Okay, right. So when you breathe in, ideally, you should take your breath right down to your tummy. So your tummy expands. Yeah, when you breathe in, your tummy will expand. And when you breathe out, tummy should deflect. Okay. So I just want you to relax. So when you relax, your arm shouldn't be back there. It should naturally fall on the front of your body. Okay, front of your legs. I just want you to just breathe. So I want you to focus on, put your mind to where your tummy is. So when you breathe in, you feel your tummy expands. And when you breathe out, you feel your tummy relaxes back in. Okay? And then the other stuff that I want you to take note is that, so I've already mentioned about the arms should be in front. So just drop them, so you can shrug them right up to your ears and just let them free fall down. So for about 3 times, and just let it shrug up to your ears and just drop. Okay, good. All right, so I also say about being Incredible Hulk. Okay, so if you imagine that your Incredible Hulk, when he changes, he goes like this, but I don't want you to tense, but as if you're Incredible Hulk, as he, and imagine that you're holding, can you see the circle in my arm? I'm creating a round circle just down there. So really, your arm should be it is relaxed. So I don't want you to hold it, I don't want you to tense, but it's kind of just a little bit away from your legs, and you find that you've got this circle. Yeah. Oh, why is it on a loop? Anyway, I don't understand. Why is this on a loop? Why does it do this? Oh, don't do this. Right, hopefully I fixed it. Okay. Now it doesn't want to play. Okay, so that's that. And then you've got your stance, yeah? I need you to always rotate your hip. So you want to rotate your hip and you're going to sit. So you've got to imagine that you're going to sit. Okay, so I need to really rotate because my back just like to curve. So you rotate and straighten up the back and sit your tailbone into your heels. All right, let's start. And then tuck your chin slightly underneath, okay? And keep your tongue at the top of your mouth, because that actually relaxes. So when your tongue is at the top of your mouth, it relaxes your face. And ladies out there, you might want to know that. It might help with the wrinkles, if you're less wrinkles. I'm only joking, but there may be some truth in there. Anyway, so in your ego stance, if you like, so your heels are touching, and then just because your toe is facing left and your other toe is facing right, doesn't mean that they're not connected. So just feel the connection between your big toes. So they're connected as if they got strung together, and they are not going separate ways. All right, okay, so all I want you to do, reset, and I just want you to sink, and don't worry about lifting the arms. Just sink into your heels with your tailbone, and as if you're touching a top of a football and down again. So as you lower, I want you to take a breath in slowly, breathing in, and breathe out. So you're making a circular movement. Make sure that your hands are relaxed. Breathing in. Breathe out. And hopefully you can feel as if your hands are touching a ball or something. Yeah? You're kind of touching something already. And breathe out. let's go out into our parallel stance or horse stance. So parallel stance, I call it parallel stance. Feet parallel, shoulder width apart, same width of my shoulders. If you want to go a bit wider, that's okay. You could do that. You can go into your horse stance. It is easier for your quads. But in your parallel stance, if you can, shoulder width apart, again, find your tailbone, rotate it, and sink. Soften your knees as if you've got elastic bands round your knees, so it doesn't flop, so it's always tight. So your knee shouldn't be coming inwards, it should be pushing outwards, but I don't want you to really apply pressure, but just make sure that it's not flopping inwards. Okay, so you should feel your weight in your heels, right? And remember I say about that incredible hook, so if you watch, you should be able to see that I've formed a little round ball, yeah, just in front of me. And all I want you to do is now, just like before, so as you sink, you raise your arm, so big circulating arms now, and breathe out. Back into that ball, and in, take it to the top, and breathe out. Again, I don't really want you to move your arms, I want you not to focus on your arms. So you come in, you've got your ball, as if you're holding a ball in your hands, or a plate. A ball is better because it's round. And breathe out. And feel your hands circulate and rotate. So when you drop your elbows, your hands rotate automatically. It faces upwards. And breathe out. So I just want one more from you, as if you're holding a ball on a bowl, and as you drop your elbow, your hands rotate with it, and breathing out. If you like, if you can, don't worry about it. If you can't, is to feel. So I'm just going to go into single arm. So I want you to feel your foot, if you like, is attached to your hands. And then the other one, breathe in and out. So if your foot is attached to your hand, because your hand is rotating as you drop your elbow, it should suggest that your foot is also rotating, and you can tell me afterwards if you like. And breathe out. So I'm going to ask you to do one on each side you want. Close your eyes and see whether you can visualize your foot turning with your hands as you sink, breathing out. Breathing in and out. Back into that ball. See the ball? But I'm not tensed, I'm still relaxed. Just want you to lift both arms, nice and parallel, as you're dropping. I often say to my student, as if you're just resting, so don't hold your arms, don't hold them, as if you're resting your arm on a table. You've got a table, just nice there. So not down here, right? Because you still want those eggs underneath your armpit. And I want you to slowly drop your elbow. And I just want you to extend your arms again. Breathe out. And then relax them. So you should find that you just kind of drop your shoulders, then your elbows, then your wrist, and then your hands. Again, in. Always have a circle. Yeah, there's always a circle there. Drop your elbows. Still breathing in if you can. Breathe out. Never lock your elbows out and relax them. And again, in. Dropping my elbows. Breathe out. So all the time I'm still feeling the connection between my left hand and my right. So if they're connected, they're going to have to move together, won't they? So this is breathing in and breathe out. Let's continue. Alright, you've done this with me before, so I'm not losing the connection between this and this, okay? So it's not going to go back there, because if you go back there you lose the connection. So if they are connected, if I'm going to move this arm out, this arm has to follow, yeah? If they are connected, they will move together, okay? I hope you've seen that. You can and breathe out. So I'm going to ask you to do the same with me, but to the other side. So you breathe in. So all this could be a breathing in. So I'm twisting with my waist just now, nothing else. And then, of course, if you remember, I want you to start sinking into your hip flexors, your groin area. That's where you sink. And then when this sink, your knee has to bend. All right, now you need to shift weight. So it's 50-50 at the moment. So both heels sinking down. I could feel sinking down. As I shift weight, so I've shifted weight to this one. So I need to sink lower to this hip flexors. I turn. It means I could turn further because the physical weight is in this leg. On the return, it goes back to 50-50. So now my weight distribution is 50-50. And let's try the other side. So again, now I'm shifting my weight to this side now. It allows me to rotate. So because I'm sinking here, it actually allows me to maneuver my trunk, my body around. Okay? But, so the difference is, I haven't gone and done something like this. Alright, so I didn't do that. I didn't push my arm to the side at all. Yeah, it moved because I'm sinking into my hip flexors in my groin area. It allows and then my body follows. Okay, so it's all this. There's a lower bit of your body that drives all your movement. So let's go again, breathing in. Sorry if I confuse you. I've confused myself as well which side I was going. So I slowly breathe out, still keeping my arms very, very still, driving the movement with my lower part of my body. And in. Still breathing in, Shifting the weight to this side allows me to rotate round. And breathe out. Okay, so I'm going to do one on each side again. I'm keeping in mind where I started off right at the beginning of this session. I'm going to keep this round circle, yeah, as I move. So I go in, I drop this elbow, but I'm going to stay connected. I still got my circle. It's like oblong probably. Because if they are attached, they're going to move together. Same to the other side. Breathing in. Shifting weight. Staying connected with my hands. Hands are connected. Because I'm coming back up, my arms goes back down. Alright, remember the balance? Let's move on. So before, I'm sure I did that last week. So we were doing something like that before, weren't we? Just now. Yeah? That's it. So just let's go back into this. Just for you to get back into the rhythm first. So this is all me. Just moving my arms. I haven't shifted weight. But as I start shifting weight, what happens is I could turn my body. But because my arms, my hands are connected, if they are connected, they are going to have to move together. So I am shifting weight. So this is actually not easy. A lot of things to think about. And breathing out. A lot of strength work in your legs probably. Breathing in. And breathe out. So because my hands are connected, so if this one's going to go up, it's going to pull this arm round with it, because I'm turning. Not with, because I'm turning, because I'm shifting weight from one hip flexors area, groin area, to the other. Still my circle, still got my ball, and out. Hope that wasn't confusing for you, and you did able to manage to follow. I'm going to continue. So if you have been following me, so when we shift weight, I also told you something about, so this is your beach ball. So I don't want you the beach ball to be clutch, you know, close to your body, you're all tense and all closing up. Be generous. Expand like Incredible Hulk. But this time you're going to hold it as if you're holding a beach ball in your arms, in your hands. So when you shift weight, I say to you, don't I? Say your tailbone. So my tailbone, I find my tailbone to this heel now. And I sink, okay? Sink down. Because I'm sinking, my ball could move to the opposite side. So I'm not doing anything, I'm not turning. So now I'm sinking to this side, my tailbone on this side. Then my beach ball shifted to the opposite side. But if I'm going to turn with my hip, what happens is this beach ball of mine start to turn with my body and breathe out. So you let go, actually feels more natural turning. It actually feels stiff like this. If I don't turn, it actually feels stiff. But if I actually allow my arms to turn with the lower part of my body, it's even more relaxed. And breathe out. So I'm shifting weight. I'm always finding my tailbone to a different heel. And breathe out. Little rest. Back in. Beach ball. Breathe out. Again, the incredible Hulk feeling. I'm just going to go up and down. Again, I do want you to feel that I'm going to. This is something I have been working on. I want to feel my foot is attached to my hands. So my left foot attached to my left hand and my right foot to my right hand. So if I am rotating, if my hand is turning up, so I want to feel the same with my foot. So it's turning with it. And breathe out. Hopefully, this beach ball in your arms or in your hands feels more like a weighted medicine ball. It's getting heavy. Because it's getting heavy, let's sink deeper and breathe out. It's getting heavy, so sink. Don't hold it. Sink. Drop your elbows more. And breathe out. Okay? I'm going to let your leg rest just a little. Breathing in. And back in your lower dantian, where it stores your qi. And breathe out. Still in this spin position, but this time I want you to move your feet. Okay, you can go back into incredible Hulk position. So if you sink, hold 50-50 for me first. Right. So I don't know whether you noticed. So I haven't actually moved my arms. What I've done is I've just sink. And automatically my hand rises, yeah? I didn't do anything to it. And then I want you to shift your weight. So your weight should be in this leg. Let's call it the back leg. Your tailbone's going to be finding this heel. Alright, I haven't moved my arm. I honestly haven't. But I want you to step out. So this is called empty stance or harvest stance. So let's go where your toe, you're going to put your heel. But at the same time, I want you to remove the weight in this leg, but not all of it. And now you should feel the physical weight in your front leg. So that's why I've got these pants on, so you can see. Alright, I haven't got all that legs all straight, because if I have, I've got all my weight in here and I feel like I'm falling forward as well. But I don't. Okay. So I have transfer, so it's no longer, I don't feel the heaviness in this leg, it is in the front. But I still got some going down this heel. So I constantly find my tailbone to that heel, constantly. I did say I didn't move my arms. So I'm coming back to my parallel stance, and look where it is. I've got my ball again, okay? I'm shifting weight again. Alright, I'm going to go where my toe, I'm going to put my heel. And at the same time, I'm going to transfer that weight to my front leg. Again, I'm still kind of look to my heels with my tailbone and breathe out. If you notice, I pull with my foot. I pull with my foot. My knee has to follow. My hip flexors sink. It means I can come back to here, parallel stance. So it should look a little bit like this. You go in, breathe out. I'm still finding my tailbone because this is easy. I don't need to think about that. It's this one that I need to think about. Because what you want to do, you want to do this. And you really don't want to do that. Pulling with my foot so my knee follows. Sinking into my hip. When I say sinking in the hip, I mean here, right? Not these bit, right? It doesn't wiggle. And breathe out. Breathing in, pulling with my foot. So this is quite probably a little bit advanced. Breathe out. Again, where's your weight? Yes, there. But you still want to find your heels. A few more. My round circle. Breathe out. Finding my tailbone to my heel. And in. Breathe out. Okay, let's have one on each side. Breathing in. So if I'm here, then my tailbone goes right down in the center. But as I transfer weight, it's gone to this leg now. Okay. Ooh. And breathe out. Alright. Just close. Bring everything back into your lower dantian. And breathe out. Alright, I'm just going to step in back in my resting stance. If you remember right at the beginning of when I did this back in, I don't know, April was it? I told you about these pressure points, so the one in between, so when I come in I do press on those, and the one in the middle of my palm, so I just come in. Give it a little bit of press there. Alright, okay. Alright, let's rub our hands together. I've done this for ages online. And I just want you to use your middle two fingers, go behind your ears, and I want you to massage. Apply lots of pressure, not just skin and skin contact, but actually apply pressure, little circular movement. Keep your breath, keep going with your breathing. And then I want you to go to the base of your neck, to the base of your head. So you just go up and down. So in, not your spine, so you want to avoid pressing down on your spine, because you're just going to bruise it, but just up and down on the outskirt, just around the edge where your spine is. And then come to the front of your face, still those two fingers. So what I do is I go around, so there's lymph nodes as well, to the top of my head, right round, pressing down to my temple. I'm going to move this a bit, it's in the way, and to the soft part of my jaw. Breathe out. So I'm going to do that again. In. Really apply lots and lots of pressure. My earpiece is in the way. Breathing out. You can do this as many times as you like. And breathe out. All right. And thank you very, very much for being online with me. I think that's all I've got time for. Okay, so I hope you got on all right with feeling the hands being connected, and so they should be moving together, and that you're finding your tailbone to your heels, especially when you're transferring weight. Yeah, finding your tailbone to your different heel, and when you're transferring weight, that you leave some there as well, so you keep finding that tailbone to your heel, so you're not going all the way forward. All right, there's a reason for it, but I'm not explaining it here, or you worked it out, or you know anyway, and you can tell me. Okay, all right, okay. Yes, John, thank you so much too. Yes, stay safe and be blessed, and have a lovely, great week as well. And you're also on today. That's wonderful. I think I could spot a few other people from afar. That's online, I think. See you again, Patrick. Thank you for joining in. Okay. Oh, Linda. Linda. Well done. See you on Friday. Excellent. You're back again. Excellent. I'm looking forward to that. Right. I hope you found that useful. Alison. Yes. See you on Monday, Alison. You're on as well. Who else is online? It's good to know that I'm not doing this on my own. Okay. Right. Okay, yeah, so I'll be online again next week at 11, still with Active Newcastle. Okay, you just need to come on the site, I think, at 11, and you'll find me here. Thank you for doing this with me. And yes, I think Heather written a message there. There is another session at 3 p.m. Today in the afternoon. Yeah, so more a gentle kind of seated exercise, I think. Sorry if I got that wrong, Heather. Right, okay, that's it for me, and I shall see you all next week. If not, I'll see you, some of you on Friday or Sunday or Monday. All right, thank you very much. God bless. Bye for now. Joan, caught you.